Okay, so good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dr. Paul and fellow students. So today I'm going to talk about thesis project, and we will introduce the first part of the introduction. And my name is Yolanda. Okay, so this is our outline of chapter 1, and we can see the first part and the second part is the motivation and the purpose of the chapter 1. And the third part, we were going to talk about the rules in the project. And the fourth part, we will talk about the process. We will tell everyone how to do the thesis step by step. And the fifth part is the assessment criteria. The final part is about the reading guidelines. We will tell you the book, how to read the book. The book will divide into 3 parts. And we can see the slide. Okay, so we can see the computer disciplines. So they have 5 areas. There are computer engineering, software engineering, information technology, computer science, and information systems. But the book will focus on computer science and information systems. Okay, so if we want to do the thesis, okay, maybe we should find more informations. The paper Dr. Polo gave us last week is very useful because they talk about lots of information system theories. And before we do the thesis, we may want to know what to do and how to do. And we want to know what to expect from a project and how to complete it within the given time frame. Then we would like to know how to attain the goals of the project. So when we do the project step by step, and we may want to achieve some learning goals. The first is develop your critical thinking, and the second is enhance your ability to work independently. The third is increase your understanding of how to use scientific method as a tool for problem solving. And the final is develop your presentation skills oral as well as written. Okay, so I think, in short, I think the final purpose, I think, is we want to observe new knowledge about things that no one has discovered before. So I think this is the purpose we do the thesis. Not only just talk about others has done before. We should discover new things or new thesis, new topics. Okay, so last slide we talk about the learning goals, and this slide I want to share every one of you. So there are 2 further purposes. The first is educational purpose, and the second is research purpose. So the educational purpose is help you to attain knowledge and skills that can be applied to problems. So the research purpose is according to the educational purpose. I think the research purpose can contribute the common knowledge and understanding of the subject area. And in this slide, we can see there are 3 main actors to do the thesis. The first is students. Okay, the student is the major rules in this part because they know hold the articles and they will push the project go on. So the student not only can learn method but can structure and solve problems. And the second is supervisor. Supervisor, I think he has some specific technology, and they can critically point out the strength and weakness of your thesis. And the final is the examiner. Examiner can critically evaluate your work. So when you finish your thesis, you may give your work to the examiner to take a look that your thesis is good or bad, and where you should fix. Okay, so in short, I think the thesis is not only the paper. They can give you some opinions. Okay, so I think doing thesis not only can help your improve your ability to read papers or doing research, but also can help you finding a good job. And okay, so this is my presentation of today. So I hope you can enjoy it and understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki. Now I continue this presentation. Now I talk about the process. In this book, the author divided the process into 7 steps, but we thought the steps are too similar. So we combine the first and the second step together, and the sixth and the last step together. Show us the slide. This is, if you want to do a thesis, you can follow this process. And this structure is the papers the Dr. Polo gave us last week. We compare the two structures. We thought in this part, the first one and the second, the first step is identical with the introduction steps, and the second step is identical with the method steps. And the fourth step is and the third step is identical with the method steps. And the fourth step is identical with the discovery steps. And the fifth step is identical with the conclusion steps. So we can know this structure is tells us how to doing a thesis. But in this book, this process is tells us study the whole research. And if we finish our research, let's have some assignment criteria. In this book, the author divided 4 parts. First part is generals. Generals is about choosing topic. Second part is report. Report is about convenience of presentation. The third part is defense. Defense is about insights, appropriate. The other one is author. Other is about familiarity with deadline. In the end of the chapter 1, we know the guideline of 3 parts. The first part is about give us the introduction and the purpose. The second part is about the 7 process in this book, in the project. The third part is about how to research the information. So we want to tell us some information we use in common. When we want to search the information, we can divide it into 2 parts. One is conference. For example, CYCU-MIS. The other one is journal. Journal, we can use this third one, JMIS, MIS quality, and ISR. That was we use in commons. So everyone can utilize more. Thank you for your attention. That is our presentation.